What's going on, guys? Hutch here with the next Kronos Rising War recap. We had a random war spin with War 101 here. As you can see, we took it down 85-84. Big win for Kronos here after a tough war, arranged war against the Curmudgeons last war, which is also the last video. It's our first official arranged war, so check that out if you haven't taken a look at it yet. We spun with a similar um, breakdown. Smaller breakdown than we usually run. I was out on all my accounts. I've been traveling for work and just been busy stuff with work, so that's why the lack of videos. But I got a couple coming here, some really big wars for us here, back to back to back to back. So there'll definitely be some recaps, and I'm going to do less of the farm war recaps because those don't really bring any great content. But if any great war pops up in the middle, those will be on here for sure. Either way, let's get into it. View the map here. They two-star both of our Town Hall 11s. And we ran a very light breakdown here, but two of our 11s, they 3-starred 1, 2, 3 of our 10s. And then let's see, did they clear 9s? I don't even know if they cleared 9s. Yeah, they cleared 9s, but they certainly needed some dips. And then the other side of the map, go up here, we 2-starred both of their Town Hall 11s. Tripled 1, 2, 3. I think this was a 9.5. Yep, 3 of their Town Hall 10s, and then we cleared 9s as well to the end. So let's get into it here. The first one is for Samir. Samir coming in with the Town Hall 10 6-pack this war, which was pretty clutch. So he drops his golem to distract, and he starts his miners in very quickly. He basically uses the miners to help destroy defenses and buildings around the kill squad as the kill squad's going in. So they kind of distract defenses a bit while the kill squad goes in. So it works for him. I mean, he pretty much triples every single 10. I don't actually recall the last time he failed on a 10, believe it or not. He's been warring a little less recently, but regardless, still, I mean, this is a dip. This is the type of attack that we're seeing here, so I want to present that content to you guys. If you're here to learn how to do some strategies and want to see how we do it as a mid to high tier clan or whatever we are, then that's what I'm going to do. And I think this is the type of war meta, if that's a thing, where at least at our level, we're not getting 11 on 11 triples. I mean, very, very rarely are we. I mean, there's some clans out there that claim that they get them every war, and maybe they do, but just not the level of war that we're getting into. And we're some pretty decent clans. So either way, that's a 3-star for Samir as I'm on my soapbox here. He's got all the huts in the corner, so let's fast forward 4 times through this. Nice hit. Alright, the next one we're going to show is 5. And this is Pinsy coming in big with the triple here. The Queen Walk Miners. He actually had a 97%. This was fresh. And he also had a 97% fresh 2-star on a Town Hall 10. It was just time. He had like a builder hut and like a collector left and something else. And he just unfortunately didn't get it done. But he comes actually, it's a Queen Charge here. As you see, you funnel both sides of the Queen. He's going to have her go right into the base. She's going to have access to the Town Hall, some pretty key defenses, and an Expo, 2 cannons, a Tesla. So she's going to get a lot of it. And she's going to get the CC and the Queen and a Wizard Tower as well. And I think she gets that Inferno. She gets all the way through this freaking whole compartment. So he passed the pop the ability. Hit a 40 Queen on her. So he had the option to drop a poison, but I guess he wanted to save it for the CC. Drops another Rage down to get through the CC. Had me worried for a second there. So now he starts his miners in. They're going to go directly towards that Inferno. So actually he does not get the Inferno down. She does start to help clear though. Look at that. She gets another Tesla. Inferno's on its way down now. She's on the CC. Miners at the top. The BK around the outside with 2 wizards behind is a classic move. Basically, he's funneling those miners in with every building he gets, right? I mean, all the outside buildings are the only thing that pull miners away from the core, and that's what kind of jams you up. As a giant bomb goes off, he heals all of those miners. That they're all going to be full life encountering this last Inferno, and the pathing is great for him. It looks like they're gonna go right where he wants them to go. Oh, they do not. The skeletons pull him away. But that's okay, because it seems like there's a pretty decent path for him still. He drops the last, or not his last heal, his second heal. Still got a heal in the bag here. He's starting to clean up. He's got barbs going to that that hut, which is great. King's about to go down. His queen did go down previously. Trips another giant bomb while they're on that Inferno, which is a little rough, but he's got another heal in the bag, so he drops that heal, and he's got a healer on the miners. Drops the heal on the remainder of the base, and that's pretty much it. He wrecked it. Awesome job, Pinsy. Great war, and also the current war we're in, which will be recapped as well. He, I think, had a 6-pack on Town Hall 10s, maybe even fresh too. Just beasting right now, Pinsy. Alright, so we're going to get into some of the Town Hall 9 action here. JLK had a 6-pack in this war, fresh as well. Using the same strat here, and this is... I've always talked about my recaps trying to show you different strategies than HGHB and that kind of stuff. So we've always shown, whatever, Govaho and this attack. But now it's actually hard for us to find somebody in our clan not doing air, which is incredible. We got people doing air that I've never even seen use air before. Like, I didn't even know that they had balloons like upgraded or haste or any of the things you need for an air attack. Like, I didn't think they even bothered because they just don't do it. But they did, and it's interesting, and it's pretty OP. It's pretty hard to not triple. I mean, your pathing, your Laloon is the only thing that can kill you. I haven't seen. We saw in this war, actually, I don't know if I've been seeing, but we've been seeing in the CCs during this war a lot of hounds, which is interesting, because there's a lot of different ways you can deal with hounds. I've been told, or I've seen people, that if it's a cleanup hit and they know it's a hound, which in this case wasn't a cleanup hit, if they know it's a hound in the CC and it's a cleanup hit, they are letting their queens walk purposefully, and that seems to be pretty beneficial, because if you ever funnel incorrectly and your queen walks on you, sometimes you notice, like watching a replay, that it did save you the raid in some instances, or maybe it completely screwed you. I mean, there's no perfect answer, but the loon here was pretty good. It was a little sloppy on the back end with the loons and stuff, but he had a bunch in the bag. He's got this hound still up. And he's tripping bombs and skelly traps all over the place. Kind of unfortunate those skelly traps are rocking those bottom balloons. But that archer tower is distracted now, which is good. The final hound pops, which is actually good because he's going to need to clean up for that area as well. And we're going to fast forward because there's one defense left that's distracted. And this base was crushed. Nice hit. Nice hit and nice war for JLK. Coming in hot with the 6er. Okay, let's see what the next one is here. The next one we're going to do is 13. Oh, that was it. Joe coming in with the triple. Got 3 golems, 10 wizards, 16 hogs, and I could only assume bowlers in the CC. What else would you put in a CC at Town Hall 9? Nobody's doing standard Laloon. But either way, he comes in, sets a nice wide. He's setting a nice wide funnel. Got some wizards on that BK, which is actually kind of cool. They're gonna help take that out. But he gets his BK and AQ down. They're smoked. Jump is gonna bring in a lot of this base, and I mean, I'm no Town Hall 9 expert, but this looks like a air attacker's heaven right here, because this kill squad coming in can access all of the AD in the entire base. So either way. He doesn't do that. He hogs because he also, there's like not that many double bomb spots, I guess. So hog was a good attack as well. Those outer perimeter defenses are pretty much useless because they're just going to be individually hogged. His queen is about to go down. Almost misses her ability. Gets the expo down. Saves tripping that double bomb on those couple hogs that were there. That's pretty funny. So this base is trash. He's got 4 hogs left. Pretty much two two defenses left. The other two are distracted by those golems, so there's nothing gonna happen there. This is cannon over here is the biggest threat right now. Pops his king's ability just to save time. He's got a hog in the bag that he might use for cleanup. Nope, he drops it on that cannon, that stubborn cannon that won't go down. They make their way to the wizard tower, and let's see if they make it through. The bowlers crush the last cannon. They make it through that, and that's it. Good game. Nice hit, Joe, or Job, or whatever we call you. I don't know. I'm not going to fast forward to that. That's it. 28 is the next one I think we're doing here. Let's go all the way down. 728. There it is, and it's the man, Zep, coming in with the triple. And remember how I said there's people that are using air that I've never seen use air? This is one of them. Nonetheless, awesome hit from Zep. He got the builder's hut covered by the queen. That's a nice little move. He knows exactly where she's going to path, so that's good pathing by him. Test wall breaker goes down. Rest of the wall breakers are in. He's setting a nice wide funnel, which is exactly what you need to do. Queen's going to take out... is she going to walk on him? I'm not sure. She might do it. The bowlers are at least halfway in. Up, up. Most of them are in. So the queen's going to walk, but she's got a couple bowlers. Now, this is not one of the scenarios where you have a hound in the clan castle, so it's okay to walk, but let's see how it plays out. So she's already grabbing tons of value in the trash buildings and some of the perimeter defenses she's going to get. The kill squad is still hold because those bowlers actually made a U-turn and head into the base. So he's got golems out front of the king and the bowlers. Excuse me. The jump access is great as well. He gets in so many compartments, and then the splash or the bounce damage or whatever from the bowlers is great. They're about to go down. His king is about to go down, but they've crushed a good portion of this base. Now look at the queen. He had to use her ability, but she's still up. Pretty much a little bit over half life, but now she's just cleaning up trash buildings, so now we're talking value. If she had went into the base, sure, this bottom half over here probably would have been crushed, and maybe the whole base would have basically been crushed before that, but there'd be a lot of trash buildings to deal with still. So, little late on the second hound here. Would have liked to see them pretty much go down at the same time. Turns out that it wasn't bad that it did, because that first hound popped immediately, and this one took a black bomb pretty much right away, so it's about to go down pretty fast as well. So that might have caused him an issue, but either way, he crushes it. I mean, the hound pops, obviously, and he gets the cleanup, but the queen still actually lives through the whole raid, whereas if she was in the core, she might have gotten a little bit more value out of the kill squad, but probably wouldn't have survived the whole raid for this cleanup, which is pretty important here. So, nice hit by Zep. Well done. Okay, one more we're going to show is number 30. Bookie. Bookie coming in on Go Finns with the Queen Walk. Govaho. Oop. So he pops the ability and burns both poisons. And let's see here. Okay, she's making her way. It looks like he might want her to go south towards that queen because he's got some wizards funneling that top area up there. She's going to... if they can get that elixir down, yeah, she should go the right way. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, she does not go the right way. Well, I mean, I guess... yeah, it didn't look like he wanted her to go that way based on the funnel he was creating. So maybe he's doing this on the fly here. He throws down the golem to distract the queen. King goes down to start clearing trash buildings, but then some wall breakers come in, hoping that the king will get locked on the queen. He throws a rage down for his queen on her walk still. I mean, it's a little bit of a mismatch hit, but it was a different strat, so I wanted to show. Oh, that's pretty bad placement on those Valks. So this is a pretty sloppy attack as well, but he crushes it because it's just, it's number 30 and he's 21. I mean, he's got a near max queen, 26 king. Still a nice... improv, making the best of it. He throws the jump down, and the king goes the opposite way, and the Valks don't take. He's got a couple of Valks left. He throws them down. King gets the queen with the Valks. His queen's still going. Valks are actually cleaning up outside trash buildings. He's still got 13 hogs in the bag, so it's it's not the end of the world of what's happening right now, and it's such a low weight base that he's pretty much overpowering it. But I like that giant that he threw down there to distract for those Valks. He does throw down a heal that does pretty much nothing, but he ends up getting a little use out of it by just throwing in some hogs just so that they can sit under that heal. So it's not a complete waste. They're actually taking defenses out basically for free. So great job with the improv there. A lot of improv in this attack, it seems. But at the end of the day, he's going to be able to swag out a heal if he needed to. I think he's going to hopefully use it. Yep, he uses it just to be sure. He trips a final giant bomb and final of the raid, and the rest of this is just cleanup. Nice hit by Bookie. So that's it, guys, for this recap. Don't forget to check out the next recap that's coming soon. Well, I'm sorry, check out the last recap. You don't know about the new one coming soon until you watch this. So you're going to see it up there in a couple days from now, and look out for it. It's going to be a good one as well. Take care.